Hello everybody, it's Rhonda here from Nelson Soapery. I am sorry I have not done some videos for a couple weeks now, but obviously I have had the 2023 Australian Soaping and Candle Conference. So during this I've actually got some footage that I will play after the start of it, and it's just a little bit of footage, but it will give you an idea about what we actually did at the conference and what we learnt. So the conference that we hold in Australia is all about learning. So the main thing is, teaching you new tricks, and it's not just actually making things, it's also, what things can you do behind the scenes on your Shopify sites to actually draw people and drive people to your company. So that's generally what it was about. And of course, it's all about making friends and meeting new people in the industry, and we can all give each other some tips, some tricks along the way so that we can have a more successful business. So I'll show you something that we did make. So this particular thing here, if you haven't seen it, let me show you the end of it. This is actually a pillar candle mold. So this was given to me by Pure Candle Supplies, and it's the one they actually used during one of the demonstration. So it's super cool. You really do need to get some of these if you want to give it a go. As I said, I got them from Pure Candle Supplies. They're not very expensive. They're anything like $20 or something, all different, prices depending on the size. And this is what is made out of it. Doesn't it look super cool? So this is one that they demonstrated, and let me show you. And this is a great thing about doing a conference, because they demonstrate it before you spend your money. So basically it came out of here. So this is how it sits in the mold, and then through here is where you push your wick. So it was super good. And then honestly, you just tap it a few times like this, and it will literally pull out of the mold. Obviously this, I'd already pulled this out, but one thing I did watch Nicole from Pure Candles, after she made it, just pull it out. It was so easy getting it out. I actually thought it would be such an effort getting it out, but you can't use your standard soy. You do need to use something that is designed for pillar candles. So that's what she did. You can use them plain as well, but these ones she did just dye a bit. This was another one. So this is also a pillar one, but she did this with a silicone mold. So you've got like your acrylic here, and then of course, like a silicone one. So this is what she's done with this. And there's two different wicks as well. So you can have your standard wick, which is, these kind of wicks, which are a bit non-flexible, little bit more non-flexible. I prefer that. And then the next thing that she has is you can buy like a spool of special wicks, and then that's what this is. And then of course you just snip off either end, and then you're done. And you can, with this end here, what you can actually do is just, grate that bit off to make it super smooth if that's what you want. But anyway, and you can put fragrance and everything. So that really did teach me quite a lot. So like I said, that was from Pure Candle Supplies. Lovely Nicole did come out and show us that. We also did have Keely from Soy and Shea. She came out and showed us actually how to make a lotion, which was really good. And she did go into, I guess a little bit more science behind it. I think that was good. A lot of things she taught me, and this is even what Keely and I were saying, we definitely don't know everything. You learn things all the time, and she was saying that she learned quite a lot from a couple other videos that, we played as well. And everyone, it doesn't matter how experienced, you definitely can learn things. So it's really important to go to these classes or conferences to, just keep upping your skills. A nurse always up their skills. So I just definitely think as makers and small businesses, we definitely should do that as well. And Kelly did give away quite a few things, which was lovely of her. Everybody did get a sample of the cream to take home with them. And everybody also got a massive big box of gifts from lots of different companies. Another person that did come into what we call shopping alley is we have like massive, long tables. And in those tables, we do have products from companies so that then we can kind of see what those companies are doing, how their packaging looks. You can kind of get some ideas and things like that. And this particular company, this is one, so let me get up nice and close. It's Sense and Suds. Now, they actually do have the agreement so in Australia. So they have the Brambleberry stockists. So you can definitely go to them and get some beautiful fragrances. Megan from that company was so lovely. She gave everyone a free one of these, which this is actually rose quartz, and it smells really nice. I kind of don't know how to explain the smell. It is like rose, but it's kind of like more of a natural sugary typed rose with maybe like some twist of bergamot or something in it. But anyway, it's very nice. It's just got a different scent that I've not smelt before, but I really do like it. So I might actually add this one to my range. And she also had a cactus one that was beautiful. The cactus one was quite strong. This one's a little bit lighter, but I'm definitely getting the cactus one. But, you know, she had some really beautiful products. And the great thing was she brought them along so people could buy them on the day, or they could actually just sample them. So rather than buying something from a site and you don't know what it smells like, it's good to come to these things. And like I said, she let everyone have a smell of different ones. And because it was a 2-day, things that people wanted to smell on day 1, she bought them in for everyone on day 2, which was really, really generous of her. And I am going to put the links down for all these companies that did speak at the conference. We also had a Shopify expert, House of Cart, and we did a video with Anna from House of Cart, and it was really amazing. We were hoping Anna would be in person, but last minute she just could not. Something in family came up, and so she just couldn't fly in. But doesn't matter, we did a video and so many people said, oh, I'm going to learn so much from that, and they took so many tips and tricks away on things that you could do yourself on your Shopify site to make it really successful. So do follow all of these different things. I'm going to add some links for Anna's House of Cart. You can have a 15-minute free consultation with her, no obligation. So just click on the links and it will take you to all the things you want to know. There's also going to be some free things that you can click onto as well, and they've been provided by Anna. And it's like a checklist on what you need to do for your site to get your business off the ground, things like that. So I think that is really, really good for anybody thinking, how do I get my site? What do I do? Because we all know it can be really, really overwhelming. So that was Anna from House of Cart. We also had a company called Crafted Suprise, and I really loved this company because what they actually do is they make lots of like soap boxes, soap stamps, they customize it. And one of the boxes, which I would never have thought of this, it was a slab mold. But instead of being a massive, like it was huge, like massively huge, but instead of being a normal slab mold, what it actually was it was a slab mold, and then it had dividers in the middle. So you could make 3 soaps in one. So it was a massive, like a double slab. And they have like dividers so that you can just, for instance, you can, if you only want to make one section of the slab and it's a long, like cut into like a loaf, then you can actually just use that part of it. And it has little tabs to hold the paper up and things like that. So really, really clever. And the one thing that they did that was good is they have a mold. So it's like a soap mold, so you can name it. And what it is it's got like, you know, the wooden part that you hold and push onto your stamp, but then it actually has like little heads to that, so you can change the stamp. So you could have one that says baby soap, one that says lavender, one that says blueberry, and you just change that name each time and just click it onto the wood, you know, the wood holder. So that is super cool. I will actually be doing a video in time to come on that, because I'm going to actually order some for myself, and then I will show you all how that works. But as I said, I'm going to put the links to all these companies, and you can just go on their site, check them out, have a little look, and of course see what you want. I also did do a video on social media on how you can start, and I say this all the time, everyone. I started with one person like everyone else, and then I started getting videos, not just on YouTube but also like reels and TikTok short videos that went from, you know, 1 person to 10,000 people to 20,000 people to 150,000 people liking it. So this is the thing, you know, videos are for today. posts for yesterday. So people want to see it fast. They want to see a reel or a video. They don't want to watch something for hours on end unless it's on YouTube and they enjoy the full version. But generally, to, you know, get your products across the line, I definitely say try and do reels and things of, you know, 10, 20, 30 seconds. You don't need it to be massively long. You don't need to show yourself in it if you're not comfortable either. So I hope that all of this is a little bit helpful. And one, I have to finish with this company. I have made lovely friends with this lady during my, you know, whole learning through soap is Wild Emery. Now, they are a newer company. They've been around about a year and a half. And Beth is the owner of Wild Emery. This company is amazing. Like everyone, they just started new. She said she started watching my videos, and then she heard me say, well, I'm a mum. If I can do it, you can do it. So she thought, well, maybe I can. Then she started, and now she sells to over 100 stores. She's a stockist to over 100 stores. She makes all of her own products, designs packaging, and so on. And her speech was really inspirational. A lot of people told me that they really, that sort of gave them a bit of a kick up the bum of, you know, okay, I can do this. You know, what can I do? And tips and tricks, so they're going to follow that. She also talked about barcoding your products. So if you want your products in stores, bed and breakfasts or anything, there's actually a place, it's an American company, and what you can actually do is you can buy barcodes, attach them to the bottom of your products, and that is actually really going to help. It's universal, so it's, you know, like in any other country, it will work in any country. So you just literally, all you do is buy them. They're really cheap. They're less than $1 each if you buy them in bulk. So I will leave the links down below for that company. And I actually thought that was a massively great idea. I've already gone and bought some now after Beth talking about that. And I'm attaching that to all my soaps. So then we know once my soap's in a store, it's definitely going to, you know, be a lot more professional having that. And when you design, you know, if you design soap labels, you can just design it with that on it. So once you purchase it from that site, then they just give you a link, which is the image link of the barcode that gets scanned. It's really, really easy. So you 100% have to look at things like that, everyone. That's a part of growth, isn't it? And learning. But I do really appreciate everybody coming along, and I am going to put a whole heap of links of different companies that came along. Won't be every company, but there'll be all the companies that wanted their name on a list. I actually said, look, this isn't about me. This is about all of us learning. So give me your links if you're happy for me to share your website so that other people can go on your site and have a bit of a look, and we can all hopefully grow together in a friendly community. So if you're interested in coming for the following year, just go over to the website. I'll pop all the links below. It's the Australian Soaping and Candle Conference. And do remember, which I did talk about at the conference, I actually do own 2 websites. One is my own, which is Nelson Soapery, and the other one is for the conference. So the conference is where you will get all the information. And if you join the newsletter over there, I often start to roll out different things. So I'll show you different guest speakers and prizes and things like that. And we also do give away 2 prizes. One is the best soap product of the year, and one is the best candle for the year. So the best candle for the year went to a lovely lady, Pauline. I will put all of Pauline's details down below for her company. So please go and check Pauline's company out. Sorry, I was just seeing where my list is. And then also Lavinia Botanica, they actually did win the soap of the year, and her soap honestly smelled so strong, so beautiful. She makes dog soap too. 100% I'm going over to that company to buy them for my little poodles because I really want to try that out for my dogs. And I thought that was amazing. They make them all in-house. They have a farm and a little shop on the farm, so you can go and purchase directly from them. You can sniff and smell and everything as well. So like I said, I will actually link all of those things as well. And so they got a voucher that they can spend from a company stud off in Australia. They both got one of those each, and of course a trophy for all their hard work. So to enter into that on the day, all you need to do is bring your product. We have a table for all the products to sit, and then from there what we actually do is choose one. And the way we choose it is we look, is it safely made? Does it have all the correct labels that need to be on it to adhere to law? And, also about, the way it looks. Does it look neat? There's so many things that we look into it, but the safety aspect is one of the main things that I look at. So, anyway, so that is basically how it worked out. This year was a 2-day. Next year is 1 day. Every second year it will change. And we're learning all the time with this conference and growing. And so far we've had a massive, positive feedback. We do virtually Zoom it. We won't be virtually doing that forever. But, this is just so that people can see what it is. And depending on how many people we get in other countries that log on, will depend how long we actually keep it going, but it will definitely be going for 2024, that's for sure, and probably 2025. So you can get your tickets through that. Please remember, it is Zoomed. It is Zoomed live, so it's not going to be clear like a video. It is a Zoom which runs off an internet service, so depending how good your service is will depend how good you hear it, and so on. So, and afterwards as well, people will get a link to rewatch that. But once again, like I said, it is a Zoom, and we all know Zoom is not a perfect picture. It sometimes can be a bit fuzzy and so on. So if you want to see everything and really get the best out of it, you definitely need to come in person. It's held in Melbourne, and it will be held on the 25th of Melbourne in March. But anyway, I have said enough about all of us. I hope you enjoy the video after this little insert, which I've popped on after this at the end of this video. And make sure you give me a thumbs up, my friends, and don't forget to subscribe, because that's how YouTube know that I'm amazing and that you guys love watching me. And as I said, please go over and also support Keely from Soy and Shea. If you haven't, I will put Keely's links in as well, and that way we can share the love a little bit around, because I'm sure you're going to get extra things from Keely, and then of course extra things from me, because we can all teach something new. Anyway, enjoy the rest of the video, and I will start to bring out some making videos very soon. Today we are going to get into a video all about the Australian Soaping and Candle Conference for 2023. It has come to an end. So at the start of this video, here is some footage that we did take. So this is actually inside the venue. It's on the top floor of the Brighton Beach Hotel, which is a really beautiful area in Melbourne, just on the Bay Line. So for the morning tea, they did bring out some beautiful bakery treats, some cookies, tea, coffee, juices, all the lovely things, of course. And then we did have lunch, afternoon tea, and then of course the second day they did bring out the delicious dinner, which unfortunately I did not take some footage of the dinner, but it was really nice. So this is day one. Day two we changed it up and we had big gold balloons and black balloons for the gala night. We also did have lots of companies showcasing their product. We're going to keep doing this for the following years. Of course we have my own so that people could see what I do. We had Scents and Suds, Wild Emery. We also had Lavinia Botanica, and of course Crafted Suprise, who makes all of the soap boxes and lots of soap products. So going forward we're going to have lots more, but this was our tester for 2023, and everyone seems to really enjoy it. They said they really loved being able to pick everything up, touch it. They could actually buy things on the day as well if they wanted, and I know lots of people definitely did. I will also put in all the links for all the companies that were attending and that were here that wanted their name, of course, in the video. So I hope that this video, like I said, is just going to give you a little bit of an outpour of what actually happens. So here is just before many things are happening. Here is obviously a demo. This is with Keely from Soy and Shea, and she did a really good demo on lotions, how to make them, and really all the backstory of, things you need to do with lotions and checking them out, and of course being careful. So she did a really good job. I know lots of people loved hearing from Keely from Soy and Shea. Do go and follow her YouTube as well. Then next we did come to Pure Candle Supplies, which was Nicole. She actually did a really good demonstration on making pillar candles. I personally have never made a pillar candle, so it was really interesting to see, and I was shocked how easy it was to come out of the container.